All right, you guys. So I was doing some Bible study and looking up some words, doing some deep studies, and came across this Bible verse that I had to share because the Lord is funny. He just has ways of getting to me, okay? And basically, I had heard about this verse pretty recently, but I read it for myself and I found comedy in it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read it from the King James because I know that's usually a favorite amongst people. However, it's not the only interpretation, okay? And I'll explain at the end. Okay, so we're on Luke 4:17 through 20, and this is King James. It says, "And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah. And when he opened the book, he found the place where it was written, The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord." And he closed the book, and he gave it again to the minister, and sat down. And the eyes of all of them were in the synagogue were fastened on him. That is a drop the mic moment right there. Okay, if I may say so myself. I mean, this is just a visionary. I can visually see this whole scenario play out. So it's funny to me. Jesus had a way of shutting everyone up. So why I say that is because about the different versions, it's because verse 19, although we can say the acceptable year of the Lord, the best translation to our natural understanding is the favorable year of the Lord. And this is in regards to deep studies. So that's what I saw, and that's exciting. It's very exciting because what is this Bible verse trying to tell us? Okay? We know that obviously there's bad stuff going on in the world. Obviously it's crashing and crumbling before our eyes and all around us. However, this did not take us by surprise. Jesus told us in Matthew 24 how this was going to all pan out. The prophets told us how this was all going to pan out. I just love Matthew 24 because it's very illustrative. Not one stone left on top of another. We just need to keep our eyes on Jesus, and we will not sink. Okay? All I know is that although these things are going on around us, the Lord said to walk by faith and not by sight. And the things that we see in the world, honestly, it does have to get worse before it gets better. I'm not saying that the world is going to heal. I don't know how the millennial reign is going to look. I don't even know if it's going to reside on this actual earth, because it says heaven and earth shall pass away. Only the Lord can reveal those things to us. But I will say that he's separating. Okay? He's separating the true believers from the false believers, and then those entirely who have rebelled against him. Now, this is our job, verse 18. This is our job here. Okay? We're to follow our leader. And the chosen are anointed to preach the gospel, to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, to recover their sight to the blind, and to set at liberty them that are bruised. So this is metaphoric. And really, our job is to tell the truth and to be kind and loving. Okay? As Christians. To correct our brethren. To stand in the gap. To encourage. To be good listeners. To give good advice. Okay? And to feed Jesus' sheep the best way we know how, according to the Holy Spirit and what he places on our heart. He's bringing up a very strong nation of priests. And we're coming to a point where it's almost our time. He's shaping us and he's molding us. And this may be the acceptable year of the Lord.